Penalty to Pontiac Senior Comets, number 44. Arnprior goal. Arnprior goal. 8:30 left in the first period. Penalty to Arnprior Rivermen, number 21. Good strike. Senior Comets. Score. Penalty to Arnprior Rivermen, number 55, Stephen Bird. Refs are conferring to see where we're dropping the puck. Last minute of play in the first period. Senior Comets score again. Senior Comets score. Senior Comets score.
Anthony McVeigh gets the Rivermen back within one. How's that for an entrance? Welcome inside the Nick Smith Center on the RA Sports Network for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Arnprior Rivermen trail the Pontiac Senior Comets 5-4, 7:30 into the second period. My name is Ryan Woods, and I have just arrived. I was at work today all day until 6:15 p.m. and made the trek to the Nick Smith Center. Unfortunately, I missed some exciting action in the first half of the game as the Rivermen led 3-0 in the opening period before giving up 5 consecutive goals to the Senior Comets. They just got one back from Anthony McVeigh, and now they're on the power play with an opportunity to tie the game. 7:38 gone in the second period. Face off to the right of Boisvert is won by the Senior Comets and cleared to the point, but Ulrich Denis keeps it in. A move by Fouché, and he's able to clear it down the ice. Lyle out to play it. It's poked away from Caron deep in the Rivermen end. Noonan carries it through center ice. Cross corner dump in. Gilbert knocks his man to the ice in the far corner and sends the puck the length of the ice. Cuglietta and Moyes earning the assists on McVeigh's second goal of the game. McMahon plays it ahead to Ulrich Denis. It's off the foot of Launderville, and Launderville is tripped up. There's going to be no call. Play continues. Back the other way, a drop pass in the offensive zone. Noonan, one-timer. McMahon is stopped by Boisvert, and after the whistle, Halford receives a shove. And Pontiac was really upset that after Launderville was tripped up, there was no call. The stick was right in the skates to take him down. With the Rivermen already on the power play, that one causes a little bit more of a frustration, but a shorthanded 2-on-1 back the other way. Shot by Brennan, misses the far side. Now the Rivermen back through center ice. Cuglietta deflects the pass into the offensive zone. Fouché holds him up in the near corner and allows his penalty-killing partner to steal the puck and send it the length of the ice. Carlin Lyle will leave it behind the Rivermen net. McVeigh up to the near face-off circle, puts on the brakes. 15 seconds left on the power play. Sato's shot is stopped, and in front of the net, knocked down, was Fouché from the right circle. Shot is blocked by McVeigh. McVeigh pinned up in the far corner. Out of the box is Hubert. Cuglietta makes a pass. Ahead to Power. Power with a move, unable to get around Francis. Francis plays it back to the blue line. Cuglietta keeps it in momentarily. Back the other way comes Loren. Loren towards the net. Shot from the left circle. And it's gone up and out of play as we're past the midway point in the second period. 9:58 left to play. For those of you just joining us, or for myself, just joining you guys, starting goaltender tonight for the Pontiac Senior Comets is number 1, Danik Boisvert. Shot stopped by Lyle. Rebound comes through the crease over to the near corner. And the Rivermen will start the breakout on the far side. High pass through center ice is gloved down at the blue line, and the play is called offside with 9:39 remaining. Denis Boisvert had a 6-10-1 record this season with an .872 save percentage and 4.96 goals against average. He stopped 32 of 37 shots in last weekend's 5-1 loss against the North Dundas Rockets. The clock is played in on the far board, centering pass misses. Warren, hard shot attempt. 5 is set, misses and goes out of play. And your starting goaltender for the Arnprior Rivermen is number 86, Carlin Lyle. Had a 6-7 record this season with a .867 save percentage, 5.74 goals against average. This is his first appearance since allowing 10 goals on 55 shots against the South Stormont Mustangs on February 1st. Cross corner dump in for Noonan. Getting the inside positioning was Bissett. Senior Comets attempt to break it out to center ice, but it was intercepted by Noonan. Noonan drops the shoulder, drop pass off the skate of Warren, and the Senior Comets benefit from the turnover. Harris rubbed out along the boards, and now Bird uses him to assist himself back up. Pass out of the reach of Noonan is picked up by Facette. It's played off the glass. Hulford knocks it down. A turnover inside the blue line. Pass for McMahon. He passes it behind the net. Noonan out in front. Off Boisvert out into the slot, and it's swept out to center ice by Brennan. Across the blue line, Karen finds Brennan. Brennan in the corner. Wheels behind the net out in front, and Karen scores! It's 6-4, Senior Comets. Jean-Philippe Caron had 2 goals and 12 assists in the regular season. And he gets one here in the playoffs to give the Senior Comets back their 2-goal lead. Chabert plays it up the near side. Saito enters the offensive zone. Shot high off the glass. Caron on the far side, unable to get it past Moyes. Chabert gets it past McVeigh. Moyes dumps it back into the far corner. Boisvert out of the net. It's played around the boards. Hit by Moyes along the far boards will draw a penalty call. And it's called boarding. A hit along the boards, and when you have your back turned to the play, you take a hit. When the player puts himself in that position, it's frustrating for Moyes to deliver the hit. What are you supposed to do? Just let the player stand there and not touch him? There was nothing dangerous about the hit. So that causes some frustration for the Rivermen, who have given up 6 of the last 7 goals in this game, and now they're on the penalty kill. They need a penalty kill to be successful here. Warren, unable to maintain possession in the slot. It came outside the blue line. It was gloved down, and we get a bit of a delayed call on the hand pass, but the correct call was made. With 7:09 remaining in the period. This being game 1 of the best of 3 Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. The winner of this series will go on to cross over to the division that features the North Dundas Rockets and the South Stormont Mustangs, as well as the Glengarry Pipers and South Grenville Rangers. We expect that the winner of this series will face the North Dundas Rockets in the second round. Caron inside the offensive zone. He's kept in the far corner, and McVeigh steals the puck and sends it down the ice. 1 minute gone, and the penalty to Moines. And it's kicked back by Brennan behind the Senior Comets net. Fouché plays it off the boards. Oh, at the side of the net, Lyle was waiting for it as it ricocheted out of the far corner, and Lyle did not receive that cleanly. A little bit of difficulty handling that one, and the faceoff will be inside the Rivermen end with 42 seconds left in the Senior Comets power play. Hard clear around the boards by Aldrich Denis, gets past Bissett down the ice. Rabi is back to retrieve the puck from Boisvert. Jerson in on the penalty kill, forces the play over to the far side. Entering the zone is O'Brien. It's swept around the boards back to the near point. Bissett down low to Racinois. Racinois back at the half wall, back to the point. Bissett over to Rabi. Rabi's shot off the shoulder and bounces over the stick of Racinois, who I believe scored 2 goals in the first period. Racinois. So he is on hat-trick alert. I had a chance to briefly look at the scoring summary before picking up the microphone, and it's turned over to Halford, who finds Noonan. The Rivermen back to even strength. Halford down the left side. His shot is stopped by Boisvert. The rebound is up for contest behind the net. Francis stick handles the bouncing puck, dodges a check, and reverses the play over to the far side. Rabi off the end boards, over to the near corner. Bissett finds Nadal, and it's off a skate of Halford. Bissett passes it ahead. Francis shot high off the glass. And it's poked back out to the point. Nadal keeps it in. Over at the far side of the net, it's played over to the near corner for Ulrich Denis. He stick handles and evaluates the situation. Laundreville challenging him. The Rivermen didn't quite get to center ice, dumped it in. The linesman said, play on. 4:10 remaining in the second period. Pass comes around, out to center ice. Laundreville drops it. Caron plays it in, but Laundreville was offside. The Senior Comets have to tag up. Brennan carries it wide. One hand on the stick. Backhand pass out in front for Laundreville, who's unable to beat Lyle. And Caron is tied up in the near corner. Cuglietta with a nice move to get around Brennan. Pass in for Cuglietta. He's unable to get past Brennan a second time. And the puck is floated back down the ice. It's knocked down by Laundreville. The Rivermen touch it. Delayed penalty call coming up against the Senior Comets. Lyle makes his way to the bench, and the Rivermen will go on the attack. It's turned over to Laundreville at center ice. Hooking will be the call. Joey Brennan goes to the box for the Senior Comets. And with 3:17 remaining in the period, the Rivermen will go back on the power play. And boy, do the Rivermen need a goal here to try and cut this deficit to 1 before the second intermission. All the momentum in the hands of the Senior Comets, and in a short series, you can't afford to lose game 1 after having a 3-0 lead in the first period. Johnson passes it across. Halford hit along the far boards. Aldrich Denis back to pick up the loose puck. Alderic Denis plays it around the boards, and it's swept ahead by Gilbert. Pass intercepted, but a nice effort to keep it in. McMahon passes back to Halford. Halford pokes it over to the near circle. Alderic Denis settles it down. 55 seconds gone in the penalty. Pass over to Noonan. Noonan out in front, and it's deflected over the glass and out of play. 2:18 remaining in the second period. The Arnprior Rivermen looking to win their first playoff game in 6 efforts. They lost the 2024 playoff series round 1 against the South Grenville Rangers, 2-0, and were swept in the 2023 quarterfinals 3-0 against the Anyananakwe Islanders after beating the Desert Arnold Bulldogs 1-0 in the opening round series. Pass over to the right point. Saucer pass back to Saito. Moyes at the right circle, unable to receive the pass. He gets tied up, but continues to battle. He gets it back to the right point. Shot through traffic is blocked, and it goes high over the glass and out of play. Now 35 seconds remaining in the penalty to Brennan. Of course, this is the first ever playoff game for the Pontiac Senior Comets, with this being their first season in the league. Off the face-off, it's cleared by Gilbert. Saito picks it up, and he passes ahead off the skate of McVie. And it's cleared once again. And behind the defense, Caron racing after it. Oh, a collision! And now it's ahead to Moyes. Moyes has some room. He shoots, and he misses glove side. That was one of the hardest collisions you'll ever see. Pass ahead by O'Brien. He receives the drop pass. Backhand pass in front, deflected wide by Lyle. Brennan falls behind the goal line. Inside the final minute of play in the second period. Teams are at full strength. It's kicked ahead by Power, but knocked down by Nadal. He drops it for Brennan. Brennan looking back door. Lyle comes across to make the save. Rabi's shot is stopped once again by Lyle. He gets the stoppage in play. And Nadal delivers a shove after the whistle with 32 seconds remaining in the period. My broadcast partner, Adriana Wong, has informed me that Lyle made some crazy saves in the first period. And once again, another crazy save here, sliding across to take away the backdoor tap-in to keep this a 2-goal deficit. Face-off is won by O'Brien. It comes outside the blue line, though. Played back in by Fouché. Pass attempt for Noonan is intercepted by O'Brien. He plays it back to Fouché. Racinois makes a move to get the puck through a pair of Rivermen players. O'Brien's shot is stopped by Lyle. Rebound out. Racinois looking to get the shot attempt, and it's blocked by the Rivermen. Noonan will shoot at the length of the ice. As time expires, Boisvert makes the save. And it's another 3-goal period for the Pontiac Senior Comets. Shots on goal after 2 periods of play, 30-18 in favor of the Senior Comets. Now, the Rivermen did win the regular season series 3-1. That was largely in part to the goaltending from Carlin Lyles and Anand Oberoi. As we take a look at the regular season matchup, the only game that Pontiac defeated Arnprior in this season was the first meeting on November 9th, which the Senior Comets won 8-3. Quinn O'Brien scored the game-winning goal with 12:33 remaining in the second period. After that, it was all Rivermen as the Rivermen won 8-5 December 14th, 6-5 on December 21st, and was one of the most exciting games at the Nick Smith Center during the regular season as the Rivermen, with that win, earned their fourth win in a row to get back to 500 after starting the season 2-6. Braden Jorson scored the game-winning goal in that game with just over 5 minutes remaining in the third period. And then, of course, they defeated Pontiac once again on January 4th, 5-3, with Luca Nacita scoring the game-winning goal, 13:51 remaining in the third period. So Luca Nacita actually scored a pair of game-winning goals in the regular season series against Pontiac. However, he is not in the lineup tonight. That is a huge player to not have in the lineup for the Rivermen, as well as number 4, Matt Denis, is not in the lineup tonight. He was a staple for the Rivermen this season as their captain. And to not have him in the lineup for game 1 of the playoffs is a huge blow. And you can see it after allowing 6 goals through 40 minutes, how much they miss Matt Denis on the blue line so far tonight. Also out of the lineup tonight for the Rivermen is Johnny Kite, Tristan Francis, and Spencer Roberts. 5 of the key players not in the lineup tonight for the Rivermen. For the Senior Comets, they're without Jonathan Boursier, Alex Renault, Jean-Robin Mantha, Darcy Findlay, and Connor Romaine. They have a number of players that are very strong players that didn't play more than 10 games in the regular season. So if they had all the players at their exposure for the majority of the games this season, then they have the capability of being a much better team than their 7-12-1 record indicates. The Rivermen, of course, finished the regular season with 9 wins and 11 losses. So this has to be one of the most evenly matched first round series in the EOSHL as far as parity goes. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard now for the other games across the league and updates on the first round playoff series. South Stormont Mustangs lead the South Grenville Rangers 4-1 in the second period. The Deserono Bulldogs lead the Lindsay Barncats 2-1. And earlier today, it was announced that the Frontenac Phantoms forfeited their game against the Smiths Falls Rideaus, who won game 1 last night by a score of 18-1. So, of course, with the snowstorm and the travel conditions not being ideal today, and with all due respect to Frontenac, that was a game that didn't necessarily need to be played, and it probably was the right call to have that game canceled. So the Smiths Falls Rideaus will move on to the second round of the OSHL playoffs by a 1-0 forfeit victory today. And last night, take a look at the game 1s. The Gananoque Islanders won game 1 against Westport by a score of 12-1. And as I mentioned, the Smiths Falls Rideaus defeated the Frontenac Phantoms 18-1. And earlier today, the Tweed Oil Kings beat the Wolves 7-4 to take a 1-0 lead in their series. The North Dundas Rockets defeated the Glengarry Pipers 11-5 to take a 1-0 lead. And the Westport Lumberjacks beat the Gananoque Islanders 7-5 to tie their first round series at 1 game apiece. So there will be a game 3, a deciding game 3 in that series, which will take place on Tuesday, February the 18th at 8:15 p.m. So that'll be our first win or go home game of the playoffs, Gananoque and Westport on Tuesday. Exciting start to the playoffs, and there's a lot more action to come. The Rivermen looking to come back after leading 3-0 in the first period. They now trail 6-4. We'll be back with the call for the third period on the RA Sports Network. Hello, everyone, and welcome back inside the Nick Smith Center for third period EOSHL playoff action on the RA Sports Network. I'm Ryan Woods, and it is a 6-4 Senior Comets lead over the Rivermen after 40 minutes of play. Most recent goal in the second period. Put the Senior Comets up 6-4. The Rivermen will need to stage a comeback if they look to avoid going down 1-0 in the series, with the possibility of being eliminated tomorrow in Game 2 from Fort Cologne. Puck drop scheduled for 5 p.m. Third period is underway, and the Senior Comets play it ahead. O'Brien across the blue line. Play was offside, so the shot on goal will not stand. Lyle still got to give him credit for making the early save without any rebounds. 16 seconds gone in the period. However, the faceoff will be outside the Rivermen blue line. Alex Halford set to take the draw against O'Brien. Halford wins it cleanly. Victor passes it across. Stick handling through center ice. Halford is knocked down after the puck had left the play. The Rivermen questioning where is the interference call. They will not get it. Pass out of the reach of Warren all the way down the ice. Icing called against the Senior Comets with 36 seconds gone in the period. Alex Halford led the Rivermen with 12 goals this season, and he has 23 points in 19 career playoff games, although he only has 2 assists in the past 2 postseasons combined, having played in 6 games. No goals in his last 6 playoff games. Look for him to come through big here in the third period. O'Brien across the blue line, slides it towards the net. Rassinois is taken down as Lyle hangs on with 46 seconds gone in the period. Face off will be to the left of Lyle. Shot off the draw is stopped by Lyle. The rebound is played ahead by Moyes out to center ice. It's dropped back to Kugleta across the blue line. He's got McVie with him. Moyes has it poked off his stick, and Kugleta stripped of the puck as well. 4-on-2, 4-on-1 into the offensive zone. Laundreville tried to center it, and it was kept to the outside off the skate. Hard pass through center ice, settled down by Kugleta. He drops it for Moyes. McVeigh unable to receive the pass. Laundreville broke up the play, and his pass out to center ice is out of the reach of Brennan. Kelly back, and icing is called against the Senior Comets. Faceoff will be inside the Senior Comets end. Power to take the faceoff. Tied up off the draw. It's poked away by Lauren. Hit delivered by Lauren around the far boards. The puck is fired in by Stephen Bird. Gets past Power out to the blue line. Nadeau plays it ahead. Turnover. In the slot, bouncing puck. It's over the stick of Nadeau. Brennan shot off the glove of Lyle into the far corner. Nadeau tries to force the turnover. Power skates it across the center ice line. He dodges around Rabi. The puck is cleared over the glass. That's going to be a delay of game penalty against the Senior Comets. And the Rivermen will go to the power play. And they need to identify the player that shot the puck over the glass. They're not too sure right now. It's going to be Hubert serving the penalty. Off the face-off, Saito passes it to the right circle. Kugleta plays it down low. Guglietta battling along the near boards. Delayed penalty call coming up against the Senior Comets. It's touched up by Francis. Tripping. The call will send the Rivermen to a 1 minute 38 second 5-on-3 opportunity. And Fouché is called for the penalty. Now the Rivermen with a huge opportunity. Halford to take the draw. It's won back by Johnson. From the center of the zone, Noonan to McMahon. Back to Noonan. Pass down low. Looking out in front for Aldrich Denis. It's played around the boards. Back to Noonan. Noonan over to the left circle. Halford's shot. Unable to find the net. Noonan at the right point. Over to, I believe, Aldrich Denis. Pass off the skate. Played back to the point. McMahon shoots. Right kick save from Boisvert. Guglietta passes back to the left circle. And a drop pass attempt by Aldrich Denis is broken up. And a great effort by Gilbert to break up the play and force the Rivermen back out to center ice. Toe drag at the blue line by Aldrich Denis. Noonan passes down low. Out in front, opportunity for Johnson. Unable to get the shot off. One-time shot. Aldrich Denis stopped. Noonan's shot deflected over the glass and out of play. We get a stoppage with 3:36 gone in the third period. 33 seconds remaining in the penalty to Hubert. And still 55 seconds remaining in the penalty to Fouché. The Rivermen remain on the two-man advantage. Bouncing puck off the draw. Rabi tries to clear it on the backhand. It's knocked down. The Rivermen keep it in. Halford curls it. It goes down low to Noonan. Back to McMahon at the point. He feeds it over. Shot by Saito is high off the glass. McMahon races to keep it in. And reaching is Noonan. Noonan nearly falls. He's taken down. This one will go uncalled. And it's cleared by Lauren. Hubert is out of the box. It's 5-on-4 for 20 seconds. The Rivermen need to capitalize. Pass ahead to Noonan. Ahead to Johnson. Johnson stopped up at the blue line. Noonan curls back. He's taken to the ice with the forearm driven into the back twice by Rabi. Noonan has some words for Rabi on his way off the ice. Back to even strength. Brasinois looking for the hat trick. His shot is deflected over the glass and out of play with 4:38 gone in the period. Brasinois with 6 goals and 5 assists in the regular season already has a pair tonight. Looking for more. O'Brien wins the faceoff. Brasinois plays it over to the far boards. It's cleared out to center ice. Fouché plays it back in and it's skated out. Guglietta across the blue line. Had it poked off his stick. Pass ahead up the left side for Warren. Warren down the left wing. One-on-one. Curls and drags. His shot goes off the glass. Brasinois leaves it for Warren. Warren plays it down low. Brasinois spinning forehand shot deflected in front. Lyle makes the save. Warren's shot has stopped. The rebound is behind the net. The Rivermen continue to battle down low. And they're able to settle the play down and break out to center ice. Guglietta skates around Laundreville. Shot from outside the left circle. Misses. Pair of players collide at the near circle, but a nice move by Laundreville. 1-on-2 across the blue line. He's separated from the puck, but makes the hit. Laundreville from the near corner. Out in front. Lyle takes away the lower portion of the net and is able to find the puck and make the save. Afterwards, Ashton's helmet came off in the altercation behind the net. Tensions rise. as it is the postseason. Caron and Ashton with another shot on Brennan, I believe. Sorry, it's not Ashton, it's Stephen Bird. No, it is Ashton. Remember, Brent Ashton involved in a memorable fight in game 1 of the playoffs last year against the South Grenville Rangers. The officials has given an extra 2 minutes for roughing to the Arnprior Rivermen. So Caron and Ashton in the box, and Noonan joins Ashton to serve the second half of his double minor for roughing. So now it'll be a power play opportunity for the Senior Comets. 5:47 gone in the third period. This is an opportunity for them to really look to put this game nearly out of reach. Pass off a stick, knocked down in the slot by Anderson, but the Senior Comets are able to recover. Laundreville plays it down. Racing after it is Francis. He finds Lauren at the near circle. Lauren plays it down low once again. Francis unable to reach it. She lets it slide behind the net. Pass broken up in the slot. Race for it at the point. It's knocked ahead by Anderson, who uses his size advantage to reach and knock the puck the length of the ice. 45 seconds gone in the Senior Comets power play. The puck gets past the Senior Comets, shot off the outside of the post from Halford, who is streaking up the left side short-handed. Warren deflects it into the offensive zone. Bird dodges the check. He's knocked to the ice, and he's able to find Halford. Halford takes a hit from O'Brien. Aldrich Denis comes back to help out. Bird fires it ahead to McMahon. McMahon could be a 3-on-3 rush for the Rivermen short-handed. McMahon stick handles. His shot misses the far post. A nice shot attempt through the screen. Drop pass with 25 seconds remaining in the Senior Comets power play. Fouché dodges a check from Kelly. Or Sinois drops it. O'Brien one-time shot. Misses short side. Final seconds of the power play. The Rivermen back to even strength. Jorson off the bench. Pass through the middle for Power. Power carries it across the blue line. His shot is blocked and he breaks his stick. And now it's ahead to Nadal. He's unable to reach Harris with the pass as it's broken up. Pass back for Kelly. And that's deflected in. Out to play it. Boisvert gets it around the boards. It's chipped off the boards by Nadal. Kelly drives it back in. Gilbert out from behind the Senior Comets net. Wheels through center ice. He carries it around. Power cuts to the backhand. He's rubbed out along the boards, but gets the puck deep. Harris in the near corner plays it over to the far corner for Francis. Francis shot goes high off the glass. Schubert passes down low. It bounces over the stick of Nadal. And pass finds Jorson in the feet. Jorson is gassed, so he sends it in and goes off on a line change. 9 minutes gone in the third period. Pass through center ice finds O'Brien. He receives it and leaves it for Harris, who gets it deep. Lyle out to play it around the boards. Rabi gets the puck deep. Victor plays it over to the far corner, and it's stolen back by Warren. His shot stopped by Lyle. Victor Looks for Moyes at center ice, but it got caught up along the boards, kicked ahead into the offensive zone. Moyes on the backhand, passes it across to Victor. Victor's shot ricochets out of the far corner. Warren kicks it ahead. What a play to find O'Brien. O'Brien over to the right circle for Rabi. Back to Rasinwa. Over to the right circle. O'Brien's shot is stopped by Lyle. Rasinwa with the rebound into the slot. One-time shot. O'Brien scores. It's a 7-4 lead for the Senior Comets with 10:01 remaining. Some more discussion following the goal from O'Brien, the captain for the Senior Comets. And right back to the box is Warren and Victor and Moyes. And what started out promising for the Rivermen with a 3-goal lead now find themselves trailing by 3 with 10 minutes remaining in the third period. And the fans at the Nick Smith Center are getting desperate. They're getting loud and they're trying to make some noise. They're trying to will their team back into this game. And it's going to be it looks like it's going to be another 2-minute power play for the Senior Comets. And Arnprior entered the postseason having lost their last 3 games of the regular season. They were 5-5 in their last 10 games of the regular season. The Senior Comets were 3-6-1, having lost their last 2 games of the regular season. Neither team exactly entering the postseason with a lot of momentum. However, the Senior Comets have a lot of momentum now. So Adrian Moyes gets 2 minutes for roughing and Jacob Victor for slashing. Matt Warren called for 2 minutes for roughing, so the Rivermen get the extra 2 minutes and the Senior Comets back to the power play. Pass ahead for Lauren down the left side. Lauren shoots and Lyle makes the save up along the short side post. 11 seconds gone in the Senior Comets power play. 9:50 remaining in the third period. As mentioned, Game 2 set for tomorrow night in Fort Colon at 5 p.m. Game 3, if necessary, will be here on Friday night. Lauren over to the right point. Bissett back to Lauren. Backhand pass attempt. Finds the pad of Lyle. Now an opportunity for the Rivermen to clear. A little bit of a hook in there from Brennan. And puck goes just out of play. Was deflected. 30 seconds gone in the Senior Comets power play. Face off one back to Facette. Laundreville down low. It comes back up to Facette. Over to the right circle across the zone. Out of the reach of Lauren. Lauren back out in front and it's cleared by the Rivermen. Whacked down the ice by Ashton. Now wheeling is Facette around Ashton. He gains the offensive zone 1-on-2. Peels back from the near face-off circle. Jalbert passes down low. Keenan misses the hit. Jalbert shoots through the screen in front from Perron. He beats Lyle, and it's an 8-4 Senior Comets lead. Dominic Jalbert had 1 goal in the regular season, and he has equaled his total with his first goal of the playoffs to put the Senior Comets up by 4 with 8:34 remaining now. This game becoming out of reach for the Rivermen. Kelly plays it to Harris behind the net. Unable to put much sauce on the pass attempt around the boards. It's out along the far side, back out to center ice. Icing called against the Rivermen with 8:13 left to play. Face-off will relocate to the near side. Clean win for Brennan. Back to the point. Jalbert plays it to Howarth, who's knocked down by Cuglietta, and then knocked down again. It's knocked down, and another hit at the near face-off circle by Keenan. Pass out of the reach of McVeigh. Wavert to Fouché. He gets it out to center ice. Kelly collides with Francis. And it's a 2-on-1 led by Harris. Harris shoots. Lyle makes the save and comes out to hang on to the rebound. Had to be careful with the rebound as Francis was streaking in. Pass over to the left side for Johnson. Tears into the offensive zone. Bird plays it along the near boards. Back down low. Bouncing puck back to the left point. Kept in at the blue line. And it's a battle at the far circle. Senior Comets knock it out to center ice. Pass off a skate is turned over. As it deflects off Francis to Nettle. Rabi carries it through center ice. He gains center ice and lofts it into the Rivermen end. Back to Francis. It's poked ahead to Johnson. Stick lift in the slot, shot on net by Elliott. And that's a glove save for Lyle. With 6:32 remaining. The Rivermen were looking to avoid their 6th consecutive playoffs loss. However, it does appear that they will lose their 6th consecutive playoff game. Keenan gains the offensive zone. Tries to seal off the puck along the near boards. Spinning shot attempt by Anderson. Comes back out to center ice. Warren got ahead of the play. O'Brien had to peel back with it. He finds Brennan. The far side, backhand between the legs, pass attempt is picked off by Ashton. Ashton carried into the offensive zone, but lost it upon entry. And it's played in by Bissett. Ashton passes the puck behind the Rivermen net over to the far corner. 5:35 remaining. And it's a turnover out at center ice. Nettle passes it back. It's the return feed. He turns up ice and is unable to connect with Howarth. Icing called against the Senior Comets with 5:18 remaining. Tonight's unofficial attendance is 154 people. Off the face-off, the puck comes around the boards. Race for it along the near boards. It's played out to center ice, out of the reach of Nadal. Halford comes back to take it away, and he plays it to himself off the boards, but Howarth tries to separate him from the puck. Great puck control by Halford to gain the offensive zone. He continues to carry it down low. Halford gets it back to the point for Kelly. Kelly's shot deflected. Rebound for Noonan. Over to the back door. But unable to find it was McMahon as Boisvert was down and out. The Rivermen unable to get the shot on net. The hit along the boards delivered to Nadal. And now back to pick it up, the Rivermen with 4:30 remaining. Alderic Denis plays it over to Sato. Sato makes a move around Launderville, but it's stolen back by Caron. Stick lifted. Moyes has it. He plays it down low to Noonan. Bouncing puck high in the air, comes back down to the ice, and it's played around the boards by Fouché. Fouché battling down low. Jalbert ahead to Caron into the offensive zone. Jalbert across to Brennan. Brennan's shot stopped by Lyle. Big rebound out in front, but Caron was unable to find it. He catches up to it in the near corner, and he takes down the Riverman player at the near circle. Moyes passes out to center ice. Cuglietta 1-on-2, carries it wide. He slides it behind the net. Moyes tries to jam it in, short side, unable to beat Boisvert. Victor was kept in by Keenan. His shot through traffic. Rebound is blocked by Jalbert. And it's blocked once again, and the Senior Comets are able to break out to center ice. With 3 minutes remaining, the Senior Comets just under 3 minutes away from a 1-0 lead in this best 2-of-3 series. Moyes across the blue line. His shot is kept to the outside. Rebound. Comes back to the point. Shot deflected off the stick of Hubert. And the Rivermen trail by 3 with 2:40 remaining. I believe that Keenan took the shot. And will get credit for the goal. It was a deflection off of Mathieu Hubert for the Senior Comets. And here comes McMahon with some speed. His shot off the stick of Rabi and out of play. Joe Keenan does get the goal. Cuglietta and Moyes get the assists. Second point of the night for Moyes. Alderic Denis, his shot is blocked, and there's a delayed penalty call coming up against the Senior Comets. Cross-checking. Carlin Lyle to the bench already for the extra attacker with 2:28 remaining. He will be sent back out for the face-off at least as the Rivermen look to gain possession. There was going to be a timeout called by the Rivermen. So they will look to draw up the play. The Rivermen power play during the regular season was 17 for 93, 18.3% ranked 12th overall in the EOSHL. And we've seen tonight, at least since I've arrived, that the Rivermen haven't had much luck with the man advantage when they've had it. An unsuccessful, lengthy 5-on-3 man advantage was shut down by the Senior Comets. The Senior Comets only allowed 16 power play goals all season, despite taking 95 minor penalty infractions. Their penalty success rate of 83.2% was the third best all season in the EOSHL. Lyle in the spot. McMahon off the bench, the extra attacker is Saito. Shot attempt by Alderic Denis is blocked. Alderic Denis spins back with it. He plays it down low, and it's off the boards, racing to keep it in. Alderic Denis just gets there in time. Alderic Denis shot, deflected high. It's kept alive by the Rivermen, bouncing puck in the corner, diving to poke it over to the far corner. Cuglietta being passed back to the point. From the far circle, it's stopped by Boisvert, the rebound at the near circle. Noonan over to Alderic Denis. Over to the right circle, McMahon lost the puck, was unable to get the shot off. Noonan looking for the deflection from Halford. It's over to the far corner, and O'Brien will send it the length of the ice with 90 seconds remaining. No icing as the Rivermen remain on the power play for another 56 seconds. Still with the extra attacker. Alderic Denis floats it in. Boisvert knocks it down, but not enough time to get the shot off. Fouché pinned up along the end boards. A big battle down low. Leaves a couple of Rivermen players that sent the length of the ice and misses the far post by a foot and a half, maybe. We're inside the final minute of play. The Rivermen, another 20 seconds on the power play. Play it around the boards. Cuglietta plays it down low to Moyes. Out in front, unable to get the shot off. Great defensive play. Sending it down the ice and just off the side of the post. 28 seconds remaining. The Senior Comets are back to even strength. And another opportunity at the empty net. It's a pass ahead and deflected off the glass. Launderville will race after it. He has got an option out in front, and Brennan buries it. Empty net goal, 9-5. Senior Comets with 12 seconds remaining. They will take a 1-0 lead in this best 2 of 3 series. Noonan has some more words. Noonan has headed to the Rivermen locker room. I'm not sure if that was willingly or if he was told to leave with a game misconduct with 12 seconds remaining. He had some words for the officials following the empty net goal. The Senior Comets win the faceoff, and Fouché will hold it as the final 3 seconds tick off the clock. And they take a 1-0 lead in the quarterfinals series with an opportunity to clinch the series tomorrow night in Fort Collonges at 5 o'clock. Well, the Arnprior Rivermen are now forced with a must-win game tomorrow night in Fort Collonge at 5 o'clock. If they are able to win that game and force a deciding game 3, will be here at the Nick Smith Center on Friday night with a 7:30 p.m. puck drop. Of course, the Arnprior Packers season came to an end last night as far as their home games are concerned. So only the Rivermen games left to be played out here. And tomorrow night, season could come to an end, but hopefully for the Rivermen, they will be able to force a deciding game 3 here next Friday. And we will take one last look at the out-of-town scoreboard. The North Dundas Rockets earned an 11-5 victory over the Glengarry Pipers earlier today to take a 1-0 lead in their series. The Smith Falls Ritos earned an 18-1 victory last night and have advanced to the second round following a forfeit from the Frontenac Phantoms due to poor travel conditions today. That game was canceled, and the Smith Falls Ritos will advance to the second round. Other games across the league today include the Lumberjacks earning a 7-5 win over the Gananoque Islanders to tie their series at 1 apiece, setting up the stage for a deciding game 3 on Tuesday. Elsewhere, the Toronto Bulldogs have a 4-2 lead over the Lindsay Barn Cats in the third period. The South Stormont Mustangs have a 7-3 lead over the South Grenville Rangers. And the Manotick Mariners have a 1-0 lead over the Pogon Falls Rapids. The score just increased to a 2-0 lead in the dying minute of the first period. So that does it for today's action across the league. The Rivermen do or die tomorrow night. And if they win, we will be back with you next Friday for Game 3 here at the Nick Smith Center on the RA Sports Network at 7:30 p.m. For anyone who tuned in tonight, we appreciate you watching tonight's game. Unfortunately, I was not here for the first half of the game. I missed all the excitement when the Rivermen had the 3-0 lead, and then the Senior Comets stormed back to take the lead. And it was my pleasure to be here for the final half of the game. Unfortunately, it didn't go the Rivermen's way, but appreciate everyone tuning in nonetheless. We would like to invite anyone who has not yet subscribed to our channel to hit the subscribe button. We appreciate everyone's support, and we hope to see you back here Friday night for Game 3. For my broadcast partner, Adriana Wong, my name is Ryan Woods. Have a great night, everybody.